Okay, welcome back. My name is Trini C, and we have our second guest of the day here today with us, the one and only
Twain.
Twain. So I got referred to you a few days ago to come in on the show. Do tell everybody, who are you?
Well, I'm a recording artist and performer from here in the Twin Cities, indie music executive. Kind of been on the scene quite a while, and been doing my thing for the past couple decades. So, like I said, that looks like making music, performing live. In recent years, I've started moving a little bit more behind the scenes. So producing indie concerts.
Nice.
Doing artist management, and mentoring, and artist development. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So,
are you from the Twin Cities, or are you a transplant? Okay, where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Like a lot of us, but I've been here over 2 decades.
Nice.
Now, so this is home too.
Yeah.
This is home too.
I know you're Minneapolis side, St. Paul, or what's?
Look what you trying to do to me.
What side of the river are you on? Or?
I'm on the Minneapolis side now, but
nice.
I've lived kind of all over during the time.
Yeah.
I am a little more partial to the Minneapolis side because I kind of lived over it more.
No problem.
But I know my way around.
Yeah, it's a rich community.
Both sides can show me love, so I refuse to pick.
Yeah.
You don't ever pick between. You don't pick between two good things.
I just asked what side of the bridge you're on because it is Twin Cities, and a lot of people don't know that. Why do they call it Twin Cities? Because it's literally separated by a bridge, and it is 2 cities, 2 amazing cities. So.
Beautiful place.
Beautiful place. So you, when did you get started in music and your craft of what you love to do?
Yeah, back home in Illinois, I got started around 2002. 2002.
Okay.
I was 19. I had been writing my little raps in school and all of that, but I was real nervous and shy with it. I might mess around a little bit at the lunch table. Everybody used to bang on the table and do that thing. I might, but I was real shy, so I kind of would be locked in my bedroom, working on my craft. This is at the end of the 90s, so the message boards online was a new thing. And
AOL and all that stuff.
So
oh my gosh, what y'all know about message boards?
Yeah, they don't know about it, so I would go
and we ain't
on there.
talking about Teams chat at work.
No, I would go on
which
there.
is very similar, actually, but
it's right. We were doing that back then, so I would go on there, and it would be MCs from around the world, and I just kind of honed my craft and got it to a place where I felt good about it.
Right.
Like I can do this for real.
Nice.
So that year is kind of like
2002.
2000 when I came out, I wanted to start recording and really writing songs and getting in the studio, and somebody brought me in, started mentoring me, and I've been off to the races ever since.
What challenges did you have? So you started in Chicago with it, right?
Yeah.
And then you came to the Twin Cities.
The following year.
Right.
It's kind of like that.
So any challenges as far as finding a home to record in or finding spaces to be accepted? What did you run into in that beginning part of your musical career?
That's a great question, Trini. I went through those things, kind of just creative direction. I had people invest in me in the beginning. So that's that whole thing when that exchange for money, and that's how business works too.
Right.
People have influence where they put their money at.
Right.
But I have my own artistic aspirations.
And you're in between sometimes rock and a hard place, right?
So I'm a Leo. I had to learn
so am I. Yeah, July 25th.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta boss up.
Right.
If you want full control, you gotta boss up and put your own money up. So,
but it's a learning process because bossing up doesn't necessarily mean you're running the whole thing.
No,
it could be that your fierceness is in a certain part of it, right?
And what I really get now with being a boss is, first of all, it's not as glamorous as we make it. It's not at all. You solve problems all the time.
Right.
And you're only as good as the team that you can assemble.
Say that again?
You're only as good as the team you can assemble. I'm going to say it right now, camera. You're only as good as that. So, but that was a challenge. And finding a recording home and finding collaborators and I guess engineers and things like that really could either be professional or believe in what you had going on, or you could just count on them and be reliable, because your home studio is everything.
Right.
Everything starts from a song.
Right.
And to make a song, you got to have the right environment and the right inspiration. Right. So I had to curate that, and that took some time, but I got that right. And that's the least of my worries. Now I'm so blessed.
Did you run into any challenges you're not from the Twin Cities, that kind of that territorial sometimes that can happen, or this is our backyard. What are you doing? Did you
Yeah.
run into any of that kind of clash? Because I know it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Sometimes you come from a different place and people are like, no, this is my town. This is my
Yeah.
mic. This is my club. You know what I mean?
Which is understandable.
Right.
I've never overtly, at least,
Right.
nobody never like came out loud with it or said it to
Right.
my face or anything like that. But I have no reason to, based on my experiences, I never really got that energy.
Right.
People showed
That's
me
good.
love.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because you hear a lot about it.
Yeah, you do.
Especially, I feel like it's something that just never dies, where people are like, just getting their little phases where like, I will run this or I own this, right?
I do believe it goes.
The politics of it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe, because everything's political. So
Right.
I do believe there's some truth to it, and it kind of runs in
Right.
the background. I think it's one of those, like a computer program, it kind
Yeah.
of runs in the background. But I mean, but I wouldn't want to give too much attention to that, even if
Period.
it was
Yep, that
going on
energy.
for me like that
Right.
anyway. Like, people just showed me love and worked with me and
Right.
helped me be successful and supported me. So
Yeah.
shout out to them. You know what I mean?
Right. So you've been in the craft for a few years. You're here in the Twin Cities. If people wanted to find some information on you, where would they go to look?
I would just say a good place to start would just Google me.
Google you.
Google Twain
Yeah,
Lo.
spell it out. Spell it out for
Yeah,
us.
TWAIN. That's my stage name.
Yeah.
But on socials, I'm at Twain Lo and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
I feel like my social handle. Ain't
Yeah,
got
I don't even know how I
bigger.
got on your page. It had to be like somebody told me to like it or something, or I was
Yeah.
out and seen you, and then here you are. So, what has been your biggest accomplishment in the last 5 years? You got 1 minute and 16 seconds.
Minute 16 seconds. I got that long for the last 5 years. So what would that be? 2020 pandemic.
Pandemic.
Oh, I got a lot done in the last 5
Yeah.
years. I've been blessed. I just run it down. I dropped 2 projects. We some of my artists have put out some projects and
Yeah.
some singles. I got nominated for 2 Hollywood Independent Music Awards.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just got nominated for my 3rd.
Nice.
By the time this comes out, it'll
Yay.
be public. So 3 consecutive
Congrats.
nominations for that. Hopefully we get the win this year.
Yeah, you will claim it.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
I got that. That's me this year, 2025. And some streaming milestones for some of my songs, some new hits, because like doing the music as a true indie artist,
Right.
not a so-called independent
Right.
artist like some of these artists. They
Yeah.
masquerade like they're independent,
Yeah.
but they not.
Yeah.
Like, we got some milestones there, and yeah, we've put on a number of events in that 5-year span.
Nice.
So yeah, I just been real blessed.
Yeah.
Real blessed.
That's
I
amazing.
want to keep going up.
Yeah. Shout out to Foxy for giving me the referral to bring you
Yeah,
in.
shout out to Foxy.
Yeah, we're going to take a
Love
break
you,
and
girl.
come right back.
Peace, this is Mastermind, and when I'm in the Twin Cities like I always am, I watch On Stage Live on Hip Hop Nation, brought to you by First World TV.
14. Welcome back. Welcome back. My name is Trini C, and I'm here with Twain. Did I say it right?
Yep.
I did. Yay. On socials, Twain Lo. And we're talking about just his life and his career and what he's been doing. So tell us again, you are an artist, entrepreneur, creator, promoter, of course, because you got to promote your own stuff. What else? What am I missing?
Yeah, you got it. You pretty much did. I just
Yeah?
sum it all up. I'm an indie music executive.
Okay,
That's how
nice.
I started summing it up. So.
Right. And so what has been your favorite part, let's say the last year, in all those hats that you wear,
Last year.
the last year, what has been
You
your
good
favorite?
with the time
I know,
spans.
right? Yeah, I mean, because it changes, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Especially when you're running your own business,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes people like, oh, I like the paperwork. I like to get paid. I like seeing that check go in the bank. Like, right. So, or no, I'm really excited to work with this artist. She's coming
Yeah.
in from out of town. But in the last year, what hat has been the best one to wear?
It's definitely the executive hat and being behind the scenes, especially in the last year. Even though I've done a lot of front-facing stuff for myself and my brand and my art and artistry, but we let's see, we've been let me shout out all my artists first. So shout out to Karaya Renee and Christina Sophia. They're 2 R&B singers here in the city.
Nice.
I manage them.
Nice. Gonna have to have a man on the show, please.
For
and thank
sure,
you.
for
Yes.
sure. Thank you in advance
Yeah.
for that. And double as Christina's producer, so we've been working on her 2nd album.
Nice.
And then the rest of the artists affiliated with me are The Alana Lynn,
Okay.
an amazing neo soul R&B type singer. She brand new. We got the rapper Don Juan. He's a superstar. And Jamie is affiliated with me as well. She's an incredible hip-hop artist, songwriter. So just
let's bring them all in.
Yeah, just working with them. I got them 5, so it's been a pleasure to kind of be behind the scenes, working on Christina's album, working with Karaya, helping Don Juan out.
Right.
Him and Alana was on a recent concert I just had back in April 2025.
Where was that concert at?
That was at Hook and Ladder Theater's Mission Room. Yeah. They got 3 venues. It's hard to. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the Mission Room. We were there and we named the concert after the venue. And Alana got some incredible unreleased music she's sitting on that we getting together. So I'm really happy for the world to hear that. It's like classic.
Nice.
So that's my favorite hat.
Yeah. Do they do with a live band or do they do track show or both or what?
Both.
Okay. You got to make sure you invite me because I especially love the live band stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I love music in general, but I love when an artist, especially hip hop or R&B, performs with a live band.
Can I say something about that too?
Yeah.
I believe that the Twin City does live band. Twin Cities is one of the best at the live band thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm comfortable saying that. Like, well, you could put us up there.
I mean, that's
the
music
Big
though.
Apple.
Like
no, it hit different.
I'm saying that's music. Like music is you're able to play with the band. It's not just doing the auto tune in the studio and like, you know.
We got some of the best musicians in the world
we
right
do.
here in our backyard. And I'm fresh off of coming from Snapped Open Mic on Thursday night.
Right.
Have you checked that out?
I have not been because I've traveled so much for work, but I'm going because I know when Frank started it. Yes.
Yeah, Frank was.
Yeah.
Go next week.
Yeah. But so you know why we're so rich too? Like back in the days, it was the Jimmy Jam, the Janet Jackson, the Karen White, the Prince, and so it was a plethora, especially on University Avenue. They would go and do a lot of jam sessions, and there was a lot of venues that. Even Arnella's was a wonderful place that had live music all the time.
Arnella's.
Blue Nile would do the live open mic,
That's
and
my
so
home, right? That's my home
so
right there.
I mean, we've lost a lot of valuable venues that allow us to even have the live music for people like West Side Band to do and all that. So you're right when you say that is that we do have a lot of wonderful options when it comes to even if it's just a 3-piece. Like my homegirl's Kendra Glenn, and she can do a 3-piece, and you think it's like 8 people on stage with her. You know what I mean?
Incredible.
So
Blue Nile was important.
Blue Nile.
To my come up.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta throw that since you mentioned. I just want to say that out loud. Because you asked me about my come up. Blue Nile was a home.
That was my come up for me promoting too.
Yeah.
That was the thing about when we lose venues too. It's not just from like the artistry level or from like you actually being able to go in and make money. When we're looking to promote a show and pass out flyers and those venues are gone, we're limited, right? Because where do people go?
We got to find a new home. Start it all over again.
And now it's just an empty field, right? With not even an homage stone on there that said this was the Blue Nile. But that was a spot, right? So you like being behind the scenes. I actually love being behind the scenes too. I do a lot, you know, when it comes to festival management. After I was on KMOJ, it was a lot to be out in public because people, even though when you're on radio, people are like, oh my God, Trinity C, and they were coming up to my kids. But I'm a senior event manager for a living, so I've always loved like the lighting, the virtual experience, like how do they get their cars, how do they get their travel, like that part of it. I really am like that admin, like love that nerdy stuff. But so what do you have coming up that you need to tell us about within the next 6 months, a month, 2 months, 3 months?
Here you
like,
go with those times. You kill the time.
I mean, because like, well, you want people to, people are going to tap in like, okay, I might want to go to that like next month or next week or
6 months. Do that in my mind what that is. Okay, I'm back
so
outside.
anything in July, anything in anything in September,
outside.
You're back outside.
I'm back outside. Yeah. First of all, I got new music coming soon. My next.
And the award you're gonna win, right?
Yeah, I'm going to win the awards. The awards is in July.
Yeah.
I'm going back out to Los Angeles for those.
Nice.
But I got new music. My body of work is called the Love Triangle Project. So I'm hoping to get that out ASAP in 2025. So we working on behind the scenes content. About to get that mastered very soon. I'm performing live at Pimento Kitchen in July 2025.
Minneapolis location or St. Paul?
Minneapolis location.
Got it. Okay.
We'll be out on the patio outdoors on the outdoor stage. So
that'll
be for my brother, DJ Cam Jones' birthday. So he asked me to come perform.
Yeah.
Like, my pleasure. I'll be there. So got that going on. And like I said, we'll be getting ready to roll out the Love Triangle Project.
Love Triangle.
So y'all will see me outside.
What is the love What does the Love Triangle mean?
gotta hold that one. We'll talk more about that when we get closer.
But the fact that it's love, it must be a good thing, right? Make love and not war.
Make love and not war. And it's so much facets under love.
All right. Yeah.
So I can't say that it's music. It's music about that. It's not. I'm a hip hop guy, but I kind of went in a different creative direction this time. So.
I mean, there's love in hip hop.
Yeah.
Any shout outs you want to give before we take a break? Anybody you want to? We call it in the islands. Any big ups you want to do?
I mean, I'm just coming off of Father's Day, so shout out to my kids and my family. I love y'all.
Shout out to the kids. They keep us going though, really. They keep us in check too. My kids keep me in check.
Yeah, they little us's. You know, you see you in them,
right?
And it reminds you of you,
right?
And it's
but also they're just so knowledgeable and just like they just remind you like you don't know everything and they're gonna teach you something new all the time.
They become their own people when they start doing that.
Period. I got a 25-year-old and a 21-year-old, so they keep me in check all the time. And the other day, my car stalled and I didn't call them for help. And they were like, what are you talking about? You call us all the time for help. Why didn't you call us? Stop being so independent. And I was like, who's the parent right now? What's going on?
Me.
Wait, how did this happen? Right. Like, let me just cower down. Yeah. We're going to take a quick break, but then we're going to talk a little bit more with Twain Lo, on what's coming up and what's going to happen after he wins that award.
It's Dr. Zakiya Robbins McNeil, and when I'm in the Twin Cities, I watch On Stage Live on Hip Hop Nation's Twin Cities, brought to you by First World TV.
We're back. So tell me now, you're talking about Love Triangles, you're talking about what's coming up, this award you're going to win.
Definitely.
What advice would you have for somebody that's trying to get into this right now, as far as the music industry?
That's a great question. On my feet, I can say, I got a different answer this time for that. I would tell them, search inside yourself and ask yourself, why do you want to do this? And be brutally honest with yourself.
Because it's not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. It's not for everybody. It's a big difference between loving music and doing music.
Right.
It's a bigger difference between music and the music business.
Say it again.
It's a big difference between music
and the music business, and you have to know the music business side of it.
And I'm not going to go with that whole, it's bad people in the music. It's bad people in anything.
Anything.
It's bad people in anything.
There's a bad person right down the street.
I don't know why they single our industry out. They single our industry out. I don't think that's fair.
There's a bad person in corporate America right now, scheming the company.
Oh, they get in corporate, they get to get away with it. And it's real
the blue-collar crimes,
It never gets exposed.
Right, yeah.
And nobody really cares about corporate like they care about the entertainment business. So even when they get exposed, they don't get the attention. You know what I mean?
But it is a business, and so you have to study that and how you're going to be successful.
That's the other thing. And if you choose to move forward, study the history. Right. So that's my answer to the question.
Yeah.
That's my answer to the question.
What would you tell your younger self 10 years ago?
10 years ago? The honest answer is get into merchandise. Get into merchandise right now.
Nice.
But it's okay. I'm going to build my merchandise business for the next 2 decades.
Right.
But no, other than that, I would just tell myself, keep creating, take care of yourself and your mental health. Stay inspired.
Say that again.
Take care of yourself and your mental health.
I love when especially a black man talks about taking care of your mental health.
Oh, it's everything.
Yes, it is everything. It really is. And it's okay to go to a therapist. You're not crazy. I have a therapist. I love it.
I see a therapist.
Yes. And our therapists see therapists. But it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You're not crazy when you go to a therapist. You're actually saving yourself from thinking crazy or doing crazy things, right?
Yeah. It can be that
life changing
for people.
Yeah.
Obviously therapy is not only going to therapy.
Right. It's doing the work.
Yeah.
It's putting in the work. But it's also like going to the doctor. It's that you caring for yourself or going to the dentist. It's that self-love.
Yes.
And self-care, right? Right.
So that's what I would say.
Big on the mental health. Yes.
10 years ago, for sure.
For sure. Yeah. I say big on the mental health too, because I'm born in Canada, raised in Trinidad, and in Trini it was, blasphemed almost to take care of that part. Nothing's wrong with them good, they don't need a doctor, I mean, Ray. And so big on it, because coming to America, and especially living in the Twin Cities, there's been just so much that goes on. It's like, and even just trying to navigate corporate America and be that mom.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell my bestie everything. I don't want to lay that on her shoulders all the time or whatever.
Right.
And so having
she got her
own thing, right? And sharing. You want to make sure too. I'm learning this, not to overshare, because some people will just like dump on you and you don't know what they're going through, right?
Facts. And you got to sometimes check people too, like, hey,
Right.
I want to listen to you, I just can't hold that right now. And so I always challenge people or invite people to, hey, ask my permission before you dump on me. Let me say yes or no.
Period.
And it should be safe for me to say no.
Yeah. Period. And say that again.
It should be safe for me to say no.
Right.
But what's even more important is I have to make it safe for people to say no to me. So
right.
That's how that works.
So we go back to talking about the entertainment industry and
which I love,
and the business. I love it as well. Every time I think I'm going to take a break, get out of it, somebody's like, "Yeah, come back, we need you."
That's me like once a month.
Yeah. But it is a business, and I just remember when I started out, I was very emotional and it took things personal. I'm a woman, right? And I'm a woman of color, and I'm new, and then so
I'm a man, and I did
right. But I'm in a man's industry. Like like I went and did a speaking engagement at the University of Minnesota last month, and the question that came up at the Reggae Institute is, who's doing what I'm doing? Right. And unfortunately, there is not another female right now that is under 49 that's doing what I'm doing, right? And there needs to be. I
agree.
But I remember going through the motions.
Women, that's the hashtag.
Man, literally, but going through the motions, there was a lot of men that just, I don't even know if they realize what they're doing, but they didn't do good business. And I took that personal because I was in here doing this for fun. It wasn't, I had a day job, I had kids. It wasn't something that I was making my life off of. And it's for fun. And I've recreated how you talked about wearing different hats. You recreate how you're going to do things. Like, oh, this year I'm going to manage artists. Maybe I'll go into graphics next year, right? But there is a business to it. And to a point where you can write things off and get an accountant and all that stuff, right? All that good stuff, right? Like if you have toilet paper in your office, you could write that off, like all that good stuff.
You do a gym on me?
Yeah. So tell us what we don't know in the last 2.5 minutes that you could tell us that we want to know.
Well, what you don't know, what you want to know. Oh wow. Ownership is everything. It's we got social media now, and there's a lot of information going on around that. You know, as people wake up in the morning, have a bowl of cereal, and then they start wanting to tell you what to do with your music. And
I tell you what to do in general.
Yeah, right.
He's not texting you back. Right, he doesn't care about you.
Right.
He's at work.
Yeah, it's a lot of music industry tips for indie artists. A lot of advice out there, and you will hear a lot about ownership, but that is not cliche. That is true. So ownership is everything. That'll be my answer.
Ownership is everything.
Because when you own your music, when you pay for your beats, when you
register it with BMI,
when you get
copyright
your publishing,
it, right? Yeah.
People got all these songs out. They don't even know what Ask Having BMI is. So
say it again.
People got all these songs out. They don't know what.
That's how you get paid. So, what SAG is and all that. Yeah.
Pay for your beats. Make contracts, sign contracts, work out agreements with your photographers, own as much as you can, or have
a contract,
or have permission to use everything that you use, and then you can move it around and you can exploit it. And exploit is not a bad word in our business. It sounds like it, but it's not, because the things that I own from my intellectual property, I go out and exploit them for my
gain.
Yep, and I bring that money back to me and my family. So,
ownership.
So, but you've got to start with on everything. So pay for your beats. Work things out with your filmmakers. Work things out with your photographers.
And have it in writing.
Start using
contracts.
Don't be afraid of contracts.
Right.
Don't be scared.
Even if it's a piece of paper and
it's all a negotiation.
Yeah.
Y'all saw Sinners. What did he say? Money is a conversation.
Right.
So
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, well, I don't want to
I've been so busy working.
Hey, money is a conversation. That's a universal trope anyway. But yeah, that's what I would say. Ownership.
All right.
Sure.
We're getting ready to wrap it up. Any big ups, any shout outs, any maximum respect to anybody out there you want to?
To you. Thank you for doing this and creating this platform for us creatives to come in here in the city.
You're welcome.
And beyond. And you're right. It's not easy for women in our business and this thing of ours, but y'all got to keep going, and it's guys like me rooting for y'all and supporting y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And investing in y'all.
Yeah.
And believing in y'all.
Thank you.
We need, it's dual. We need both sides.
We do.
We need each other. So and we need y'all perspective on hip hop.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thank you.
So big ups to you.
All right. One love. Thank you for watching. Big up everybody behind the scenes. See you next time.